Good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 10th. I'm Kira.
And I'm Carson. Teachers, today is day 2 of rotation. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Yumi. I'm seated. Popcorn wants to remind everyone that we are collecting donated posts until the 20th. We will now hear from Ms. Montez.
So, party timers, your Miss Montez will let you know. We're gonna celebrate this Friday, next coming Friday, our Hispanic heritage, but not only the Hispanic heritage. And I was playing a little bit of why. Have you seen those flags? Those are commemorating the Hispanic heritage. This one, it should be from September 15th to October 15th. But also in October, we have the Italian American heritage. We have the Filipino American heritage. We have the Polish American heritage, and we have the German American heritage. So we are gonna celebrate all together. That means that Friday, we're gonna be everybody in the school. We can wear anything that, like me, with a hat or a shirt or sock, whatever you want to show your heritage. So that way we can all show that we are all together celebrating everybody's heritage, and we all appreciate what we have here. We have a lot of people, a lot of culture that brings everything for us in here, and that's why we are special. So now, after this announcement, the sports show.
Hey, I'm Ms. Montez. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you, Teddy Ballgame. Good morning, sir.
I wish it would have been a happy Monday.
Why do you say that?
We'll get into that.
Oh, we'll get into that. Okay, we're going to turn that around, though. We're going to turn that frown upside down, Teddy Ballgame. We'll learn a lesson. That's what we do when we lose. We learn lessons from that. So what you got?
Well, Deluchin WNBA basketball news. The Las Vegas Aces beat the New York Liberty 99-82 in Game 1 of the WNBA Finals. The Aces were led by Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum, with each player scoring 26 points in the win. Liberty get a chance to tie up the series when the two teams face off again tomorrow night. The Aces.
What great name. That's very cool.
And in MLB baseball news, this is our sad Monday story here. The Philadelphia Phillies suffered a heartbreaking loss to the Atlanta Braves 5-4 after taking a 4-0 lead in the game. But it's not all bad news to Luch for the Phillies, as they do go back to Philadelphia tied 1 game apiece.
Yeah, it was a very tough loss. The way it happened makes it tough. But I have a lesson, boys and girls, that the Phillies will learn from that, and we all need to learn from that game also, or just from losing in general, and that's coming up.
Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles face elimination. Both teams are down 0-2 in their series.
Tough spot to be in, but again, resiliency. We'll talk about that in a second.
And Delusion football news, the Chicago Bears mauled the Washington Commanders 40-20 to get their first win of the season. The San Francisco 49ers struck gold against Dallas, crushing the Cowboys 42-10. And the Pittsburgh Steelers stunned the Baltimore Ravens, scoring 9 points in the final minute of the game to take a 17-10 victory.
I have a feeling the Bears have not been good this year, right? And the Commanders have been pretty decent, but it's one of those games where it's really easy to look at your opponent and say, they're not as good as we are. And you just take your foot off the gas a little bit. You don't play quite as hard as you normally would. You don't prepare like you normally would. And that is called a trap right there. So you never take anything for granted. You've always got to give your best effort, no matter who your competitor is. And maybe that's what happens.
Right. And in fantasy football news, Mrs. Montez took over the top spot in the league, and she remains the only undefeated team left after 5 weeks. Other winners this week include Mrs. Charlin, Mrs. Kerball, Mrs. Luchin, Miss Clark, Mrs. Anderson, Miss Bodmer, and Teddy Ballgame.
That boy, Teddy Ballgame. That boy to all of you guys. Montez being in first place. I will have to say, Teddy Ballgame, Deluge also took his first loss of the season this week.
I didn't want to bring that up.
I'm bringing it up, and it's okay because I can handle it. Miss Charlin did beat me this week. Congratulations, Miss Charlin. Nice job. But that brings me to my next slide, because not only did my Phillies lose in devastating fashion last night, but Boston fantasy football game. So in Patty's style here, boys and girls, this is an opportunity for a vocabulary lesson. The word is rebound, and the gesture is that. Here's why. Because to rebound means to recover after a previous setback. To recover. And here's my sentence for us, Teddy Ball Game. The Phillies and Mr. Luciani will rebound because that's how you handle defeat. That's all it is to it. You can feel devastated, you can feel down, you can feel upset, but that's not what's important. You congratulate the team or the person who beat you, and then you rebound. And you work harder and you come at it like that. And so the rest of the Patty Fantasy Football League, the Blues are coming at you like that. For the Atlanta Braves, the Phillies are coming at you like that. And that's how we're going to read. So that's what I have to say about that. So, boys and girls, when you fall, get back up, rebound, go. And you remember, your mentality is everything. So go be strong because together we are.
Be strong.